overrated, underrated. Underrated, tank tops. Wife beaters. Started wearing them at my new job as a grave digger. When it started getting hot out, total game changer. But don't you have like the backhoe and all of that? Jesus Christ, is this the same guy living on the rivers in the 1800s? Extremely comfortable, extremely affordable, and if you get anything on it, who cares? It's a wife beater. You're supposed to get stains on it. Started wearing them everywhere, at work, the gym, around the house, and playing pickup ball. It's a great clothing option, but big T-shirt would like you to think otherwise. Well, there's different ones, too. You know what I mean? There's the wife beater cut. You know, like jeans have straight leg, bootleg, grape smuggler, swing low, sweet chariot, onyx cut, right? They got all of that shit. But like wife beaters are the same way. You know, you have that. Yeah, every once in a while, my wife gets out of line. They got that classic cut. But then they have the Freddie Mercury gay guy cut, which it's a higher quality, much more flattering cut, but then you got to be like jacked like a gay dude, though. That's the only thing. You can't eat carbs in the other one. The other one you can walk around the sort of the heterosexual cut, right? Is there a gay cut and a heterosexual cut when it comes to tank tops? But there is the metrosexual who floats between both sides. There's probably that cut somewhere. Anyway, I know what you're saying, though. If you get like the classic, you know, straight guy wife beater, you can walk around with like spaghetti sauce and like part of a meatball on your beer belly. But if you get the Freddie Mercury cut, people are going to be offended if you're not jacked. You know? Yet another example of how easy it is to be straight. You know? You can be fat and wear a fucking tank top and you don't get any shit. Unlike these poor gay people who, if they wear a tank top, you know, they have to get hassled, man. I don't know where that went. I just made up all of that shit. Okay, where am I? Overrated. Cards. A few years back, my family stopped doing birthday, Christmas, and any Hallmark. Oh, overrated. Getting cards. Yeah, I always felt cards were stupid unless you bought a blank one. I always felt weird, like if I bought a mass-produced card that said a bunch of romantic shit and I gave it to my wife and she's like, oh my God, that was so nice. I always want to be like, oh my God, I know, and 1,500 other women in this fucking area code are reading it right now. Like, can you imagine if you actually wrote a card? If you wrote a card in your own penmanship, but you plagiarized some romantic shit that somebody else said and they found out, like it would totally change their perception of you. But I think because like the plagiarism is so fucking there, not plagiarism, the fact that it is somebody else's words that you've purchased, it's so out in the open that it's invisible, and they never stop to think like, he doesn't think any of this shit. Somebody else thought this shit. Who are they thinking of when they wrote? Who is this written for? And that person who writes this stuff, are they actually in love, or are they writing to some fantasy person that they never had the nerve to talk to, or their idea of what love is because they're a sociopath? Who knows what the fuck you're handling? That's why I always go with the blank card. Anyway, it's awesome. Saves a couple of bucks. Along with the hassle of going to the store and looking for a card that doesn't suck. It always felt like an empty gesture. Anyways, and a text or a phone call is a lot more personal and meaningful. I think a phone call is. A text is still a blow-off. Hey, happy birthday, dude. I'll tell you, underrated. Anyway, keep up the great work, and I cannot wait to see your movie in theaters and a new special from Red Rocks. Oh, yeah, the Red Rocks special is coming on, I think, July 12th or something like that. Maybe a week from this Friday. The fuck was I just going to say? That just gave me an idea. And I moved on to another idea, and my brain works like a fucking straight line, so I'm not going to remember it. We were talking about cards. Always felt like an empty gesture. You get text. Oh, texting. I'll tell you what I'm done doing. I am done responding to a sea of texts on random holidays like 4th of July. There was like 5 people sent me, hey, man, happy 4th of July. I didn't respond to any of them. I'm not spending my 4th of July going, hey, bro, happy 4th of July to you too. And then that starts a conversation. Same thing with Happy Father's Day. You know what's the worst? Is when you get to Happy Father's Day and you can tell it's just a cut and paste. It just says Happy Father's Day, exclamation point. I'm not responding to that. All right? I need to see my name in there and see a little bit of thought. Then you can guilt me into responding. I'm not fucking doing it. I think I'm not going to do it for Christmas. You know that you got to take 10 minutes or whatever to just sit, okay, I'm going to deal with all of these fucking things. And then the worst is these fucking people that send that shit, you then say, hey, thanks a lot, Merry Christmas to you too. And then they write something else back. It's like this isn't a conversation. That's what I'm starting here. So I'm done with all of that. Maybe that's what you do. Just tell everybody. I'm just going to let you know I'm not wishing you a Merry Christmas via text. Okay, it's happening right now. Merry Christmas. I said it. I'm done. I'm not responding to your spam happy holidays horseshit. All right? The only one you can't get out of is your birthday. But even then, what you do is you write a little paragraph, you copy it, and then you just paste it to each one. Okay? And I know what you're thinking. Well, there's not a name. It doesn't come off as personal. Exactly. And then maybe next year they don't wish you a happy birthday. And then you can actually go out and enjoy your birthday. Why does your birthday involve you having to take 10 minutes out of your day to write everybody back that wiggled their thumbs for you? Huh? Do you think Davy Crockett or any of the other founding fathers in this country ever had to do that? Huh? Stop in the middle of their oppressing of other people to take out a feather and write a fucking letter. Oh, thanks, man. And just so you know, I let everybody know that the raccoon hat idea was yours. All the best, Davy Crockett. All right, that's it, everybody. I'm out of here. Je te laisse. Au revoir. Yeah, I think that's it. I was just thinking I'm going to move to France. I just need 3 months. 3 months, and I'll take French lessons and all that, be fucking hardcore, and then I can do what I've always wanted to do, which is go to France, do a show only in French, and just trash them. These fucking guys, I swear to God, their customer service, that's their shit, dude. When you go to France, if you ask them, just say, hey, my leg is hanging off. I'm going to bleed to death. Their first response is like, I'm sorry, monsieur. There's nothing we can do. You got to, elevate your voice. Not, yell at them, but you just got to be, you got to, wake them out of their, laissez-faire, whatever the fuck it is that they just don't give a fuck. You got to, remind them. Okay. Oh, I was almost going to say something really bad there. I'm not going to say it. All right, that's... I don't need to start an international incident here. That's the podcast. Go fuck yourselves. I will check in on you on Thursday.